Right. Right. Do this as I can. Okay, not looking in yet. I'll wait a minute in case we get somebody I can talk to live. Right. He's away safely. I'm going to lose him in the woods. Right, here we go. Right, well, now we're waiting for people to maybe arrive. Stick right back on. Da-da-da. Going to do is have a little wander through a country park today called Calder Glen Country Park, and it's in East Kilbride, South Lanarkshire. Okay. I'm going to try out, turn this camera around a bit. I'm going to try out my recent acquisition, which is this camera here, which is an Action 5, DJI Action 5. It's not the latest one. The latest one, of course, is the 6, the Action 5 Pro. And I'll also be trying out a way of carrying it around with me. Oh, thank you very much for the like already. Much appreciated getting a like at this stage of the game. Fabulous, thank you. R1SS Q1 S4R4. You don't know if I call you AR, do you? Thank you very much, everybody, for a like. Yeah, we're trying out this thing today. It's an Action Cam, DJI Action Cam. I've tried it out, but I haven't tried it out with this attached to it. And this is a Smallrig. And what you do is you attach your camera to it, or you can attach your phone to it as well. It comes complete with an attachment to attach your phone instead. And then you put this over your head or around your neck. And I haven't actually used it this way yet. So what I'll do first, I'll start the camera up and then I'll put the thing on my neck and then we'll see how it goes. We'll have a wander through some woodland. There's some woodland over there. So I'll take a wander with it and we'll see if the camera does its job by way of smoothing out the action. Ah, big fan of Kay. Excellent. Thank you for looking in and for the extra thumbs up. Right, let's put this thing on first, just to prove it's a DJI. Let's see if we can get it on. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Here's looking at you, kid. There we are. Just make sure. Need to get a bit of shadow on me so I can see what's what here. Yeah, okay, thank you. How are you? I got up quite early today. The sunshine kind of woke me up and I just felt the need to get outside. So I hope the audio is okay. If the audio is okay, please let me know. I've got a kind of microphone at my throat here and a receiver on the camera, the phone anyway. So there should be good audio. If it's too loud, I can quieten it down a bit. Okay, so we're on. Let's see, we're on video. That's fine. So I should be able just to click a start. And we'll started video. I should have checked out all the settings, of course, but I didn't. There you go, that's the way things are. So let's see if I can get this around my neck. You have to do is press something on the side to release it. So this is the one on the bottom. Let's find out. Yep, it's the one on the bottom. So it's a Smallrig. We're testing out this thing today to see how well it works. It should hang around my neck and allow me to do my videoing from this thing, the Action 5 Pro, without any hassle. So let's see if I can do that. I need to get this around my neck without, I could do that. Could do with a prehensile tail, couldn't I? That would work wonders. So there's a gadget. So loose at one edge now, so I should be able to get this from my neck. Do an extra hand. Okay, so far so good. Let's get this connected. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be fine if I wasn't trying to video this at the same time. So that's better. That's what thighs are for. That in place. Turn the camera up. So it's seeing something. It's a good wide angle lens on this thing. So it should be fine. And it should be, just check it. Should be videoing nicely, which it is. That's fine. That's good. So it will do its thing as I go along and show you the woodlands. Well, that's a start. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, by the way. Anybody who's still here. Oh, we've got Stanley Martin. Hi, Stanley Martin. We've got 5 likes already. Excellent. Oh, I love that. It's a good start to the day. Right, deep breath, and I'll let you see around. Do you want to see around? I'll let you see around. If the audio is okay, could you maybe give me a thumbs up or say yes, audio is fine? It should be okay. I'm not sure. Okay, that's where we are. We're on the edge of one of Scotland's large towns. I think it's the second largest town, East Kilbride. East Kilbride. With a number of high flats like those there. And last week I flew my drone right up over there, right over those two. And back down here. Some industrial areas over there. And a nice big car park belonging to Calder Glen Country Park, which is a load of area over here. And that's where we're going today. Just going to that. I wonder while I do this videoing, slightly anxious that maybe I'll be in the way of the camera. That's a possibility. Well, we'll find out at the end. Let's see how that goes. I'll just try to keep this to the side and avoid that happening. Yeah, before we go in, I don't know if any of you are into botany, flowers and that kind of thing. I just happened to notice that along the verge up here, let's have a quick look at it first while we're here. If I bounce on this, how's that? Less bounce. It's better. Just happened to notice that the verge is covered in wildflowers. I'll show you a bit of it over here. So if you're into botany and wildflowers, I'm pretty sure this has all been planted. They haven't just arrived. Look at that, isn't that fantastic? It's one of the parsley family, cow parsley family. And I've got that one, you might know it. Anybody know the wildflowers? Red campion. Lots of it, really nice. I have got a wildflower patch started preparing it on my front lawn. Let's just walk along here. Started preparing it on my front lawn, and seeing all of these out flowering so soon, I'm beginning to feel as if I'm lagging behind a bit. I should have had mine all seeded perhaps a month ago. But it's too cold generally. This is the problem up here in Scotland. If you're Scottish, you'll no doubt know the saying about casting a clute. The saying is, ne'er cast a clute till May's out, meaning don't take off any of your winter clothes till after May. That's one interpretation of it anyway. Already everything's nature's catching up on its own. This is good. Actually got 6 lights already. So this is the main way in. You can maybe hear the birds. You're hearing a lot of traffic at present, I'm sure. There's a bit of bounce on this phone camera, I'm afraid, and I'll make the selfie stick a bit shorter, and that will help. It should be a bit steadier. I think it is. There are various trails throughout the country park here, and I think you'll take one straight away. Let's see how the signal holds. So this is the, you can see it, the torch trail. Let's see if we can get away from the noise of cars, the drone of traffic, and get bird song instead. If we've got a whole bundle of people looking in, I'll maybe go over again the things that I'm doing today by way of testing the camera and the holder. Make note. Just think of it as a mindfulness 5 minutes or half an hour. Just a virtual walk for anybody who's interested. Just have a look at things. Perhaps ramp up the volume on the phone a bit so you can hear the bird song as well. I do like a beech tree. Very tactile things, aren't they? Let's have a mindfulness half hour in the countryside. Oh, I see bluebells over here. Would you like to see the bluebells? Let's go and see them. I'm also testing out my camera today. I have another camera, which I'll show you if you hold on a second. Oops, hang on. There you go. Testing out this thing here. DJI Action 5 Pro. A holder. I have a thing around my neck, you notice there. Yeah. If you like live streams from outside in the countryside, generally, have a look at my channel, maybe subscribe. You click a subscribe just now and then you'll be told when the next live stream comes up. And it may well be from up a hill in the north of Scotland. Next weekend. Lots of bluebells still. We'll zoom in on some of these. How's that? Nice. Lovely. Can you hear the birds? Yeah, if you're looking in, please click a like for me. That's always useful. Even if you don't subscribe, a like is useful. I think it helps the video, the live stream to be shared more. So if you like it, click a like, and that will help other people to get a chance to look in. Find your way back out again. Very satisfying, isn't it? The crackle of dried wood under your feet and the rustle of leaves. Hi. Oh, it's high to Stanley Martin already. Well, that's enticing, isn't it? That's enticing. Let's find our way down there. See what's at the end. It's cool, isn't it? I like that. The light shining through leaves. The wonder of photosynthesis. It's maybe not quite the photographer's golden hour, but it must be quite close to it. I think the golden hour this morning was around about 5:30, maybe 5 o'clock to 5:30. The sun was coming up. The dawn was absolutely glorious. Can anybody hear the birds singing? I'm guessing you can. Yeah, if you're a photographer, you're always looking for this kind of thing. Interesting bits of light and shade, shapes. A bit muddy here. Fallen tree. Damp. Damp from the evening. Lovely bracken. Fern fronds. And this is not a beech. It's more like a conifer of some kind, this one. And it's got little holes drilled in. So I don't know if something's laid its eggs in there. It looks a bit like it might be. Let's move on a bit. What are these ones? Anybody any good? I think it's colt's foot. Might be wrong. Just to let you see where we are. This is the Tor Trail. Doesn't say it on it, but it did at the beginning. Nice and in the countryside, but not far away from, call it civilization if you like, but you see the high flats? Maybe you can't. Too difficult to see through the twigs. And there's a sign of good pure air for you. Look at that. That kind of lichen. The fluffier it is, the better the air is. And East Kilbride is renowned for wind. This town is quite high up. I think the highest part of East Kilbride is about nearly 1,000 feet. And we get a wind up here a lot of the time. Hence our doors bang quite a lot. So the air is pure, and that's testimony to it. Isn't this great? Love it. Love it looking for light and shade. The wonder of photosynthesis. Where would we be without it? We wouldn't be here. Wow. Let's zoom in on this one. There's a lovely one there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? If I wasn't doing this, I'd have my camera out and on a macro setting. And getting some nice photos of these things. But you can't do everything, can you? I decided to share this with everybody. Anybody who wants to go out in the countryside especially if you're unable to do it. And here you are, a virtual walk. You can see the bluebells. You can listen to the birds. It's cool, isn't it? I should do this more often. I should haul my lazy body out of bed in the morning and get cracking out to places like this. If you've just joined me, good morning, anybody. We're just having a kind of mindfulness morning walk just to get out in the sunshine, see what's growing, see what's flowering. And if you're passing by, please give us a like before you go. It's always appreciated. We're just listening to nature, looking at nature, smelling it, and feeling it. Looking for views. Let's see where we've come from already. From over there. This is just a calm walk in a country park. Lots of people out walking dogs. So, good morning to anybody looking in. I'm just having a look at nature, feeling nature. I haven't hugged a tree yet this morning, but that could come. Wouldn't rule it out. Oh, beautiful, isn't it? Super pretty. And down there, you've got the colder water. I was saying that we're right in the heart of nature, but if I turn around, you can see that actually I'm not far from housing. Well, not far from housing, college, factories. I'm in the process of editing a video which is taking me far too long to do, showing another nature area under the care of a East Kilbride Community Trust, I think it's called. It's a place called K Woodlands. So if you're looking at this, you might be interested in looking at my K Woodlands one. I've been up there before and done a video. So if you go to my channel, you'll find K Woodlands, just the letter K, K Woodlands. 16 hectares for the public to use, looked after by the community, used by the community. And it's quite close to, very, very close actually, to a railway line, the main railway line that takes back and forth East Kilbride to Glasgow. Although it's sunny, it's actually not warm. I wonder if I could turn my collar up without upsetting sound. Should have put my woolly hat on instead of my sun hat. It's that kind of weather, isn't it, this time of year? It's difficult to know what to wear. Let's go up this way instead of down the way. Let's go up here. Take the high ground. More tree, more tree. Oh, thank you for looking in. Always appreciated to know that I'm not walking on my own. Gosh, the sun has gone for a second. Turn this round. Guaranteed way to chase people is to turn the camera on myself. How's the audio? I see, there you go. People disappear. Yep. Looking down at the river and thinking, if I go down there, I may well lose the signal for this phone altogether. So maybe stay up here a bit. What we're doing today is a couple of things. There's this mindfulness walk through the park, which is always nice. I like doing a little walk. But the other thing is, you see around my neck here, got my newish camera, second hand, but new to me. I'm trying it out to see how it works with this special holder. Just loop it around your neck. So it's a kind of partial a review of this holder. Right, upwards, upwards, upwards. So I need to remember not to have this phone camera too much in the way, because otherwise this wide angle lens will be videoing this camera phone most of the time. So let's put it out of the way a bit. Oh, there's a massive beech tree up here. Oh, you can see this beech tree. I don't know if I've seen one as big as that before. So yeah, thank you very much, Stanley Martin, for looking in at an early stage and for leaving a like. That's very much appreciated. Yeah, this is biggest beech tree, I think, I've maybe ever seen. Phew. Now, if you're going to hug a tree, you need a few goes at this. You need about 5 people or 6 people hugging this tree, holding hands with each other, because it's really pretty big. Look at the size of it. I'll stand back a bit, you've got a better idea. It's massive. The circumference of this must be about, I don't know, 15 feet or something, or 20 feet. It's a giant. And it splits up the top. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Massive thing. Yeah, one of my favourite trees is a beech tree. Can anybody hear the birds? Oh, good morning, Scottish Mike. Oh, whoops. Thank you very much. Do remember, please give us a wee like while you're here, Mike. What are you up to this morning? Anything good? Anything bad? Yeah, okay, thanks. I'm feeling all the better for being outside. I was getting definitely a bit jaded being in the house. I think you need to get out in the fresh air. Look at that for weather, isn't that glorious? Ah, dog walk. Very good. I've passed a couple of people already here doing exactly that. It's a good place for it. You're quite close to Smallrig, or are you elsewhere in the country? Ah, Blue. Oh, a nice part of the world. Lovely. You can tell me, Mike, can you hear the bird song through the neck microphone that I've got? I've got it turned up full, means that people hear every pant and puff. Ah, you don't? Ah, pity. Well, I've got it turned up full too. I'll need to work out something. Okay, thanks very much for that. That's useful to know. I wonder what I could do. Right, I'll give that some thought. I'm also using my new camera. Let me see it. DJI Action 5 Pro. I've tried it out a bit, not an awful lot, a little bit over the last couple of weeks since I've had it. But today I'm mainly trying this kind of holder thing, which is flexible, semi-flexible, and kind of sits round your neck to see if it's any good. Well, certainly if you're kind of not really aware of it, and the camera itself should take care of any natural bounce, so that should not be there. So we'll see. This has been filming away since I started. Oh, I wonder what's up there. Let's go up and have a look. Thanks for the like. Brilliant. That's fabulous. Yeah, the camera was second hand from the CEX shop. You know the ones. Ah, so this is just a bit of park. Park. Oh, Jesus, so you're wearing this ride. High flats. I'm not sure if that's St Leonard's or Calderwood area. Yeah, it's a nice area for kids to play wide games. Excellent. I'll back down again onto the main path. Aye, good. Thank you. I think we get a good signal. What I'm using for this at present is an iPhone 6 Pro, which I got last year, and I'm quite pleased with it. I'd started off getting iPhones because my sister passed one on to me, which her daughter had passed on to her previously, iPhone 5 or 6, something like that, which I quite enjoyed. And I just, I've got the habit of getting iPhones. They're not the cheapest, but they appear to be quite good. And I use a MacBook at home, and it's very easy to transfer things from phone onto the laptop. Hey, thanks, Mike. Much appreciated. I did have a whole squad of people looking in at one point. I think I had about 20. But, people don't hang around for long unless it happens to be their particular bag. And people have got other things to do. Let's face it, Sunday morning, want to go places. All right, this looks interesting. I think if I go down here, I can go all the way along the river back up to the visitor centre area and then beat it back home. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll have my daughter arriving this morning with my tiny granddaughter for her sleep and her lunch. So I like to be around for that. But it was so good this morning, I thought it's far too good to sit in the house and just wait. So forced myself out the house. And I should do this more often. I feel a lot better for being out here. It's a useful walk, Mike. Yeah, it's handy. It's not far away. It's only 5 minutes in the car to get here. We're getting lower and lower, so I hope the signal maintains its quality. I was saying to people earlier that I'm also working on a video for another area of the town. We have an area called K Woodlands, which is a community trust maintained community woodland. Dog violets there. Get a quick close up of a dog violet for anybody who's interested in botany. Dog violets. So I flew the drone over the K Woodlands a few times. I did a general one. I realised I was short of a shot I really wanted, which was a train passing along the rail track next door to the woodlands. So I got that one, and then I went up another night because I wanted a shot of people using the woodlands and realised I really didn't have anybody in it. And I had mentioned youth groups like Scouts, and as it happened, my grandson was with the Scouts one night in the week, and I was dropping him off. So after I dropped him off, I put the drone up and flew it over the woodlands and managed to spot where the Scouts were doing their cooking, camp cooking. So I got some shots from a good height, so it wasn't as if I was identifying kids or anything like that. A good height of kids running around 2 or 3 fires. Yeah, I'll need to see about the sound. I'm kind of no, I'm very aware now that you said you couldn't hear the bird sound. And presumably you can't hear the water going down the burn here. However, I'm not short of microphones. I've got a recording mic, a Zoom 100, I think it's called. I might start carrying that with me and just recording as well, and then I can overlay the two sounds. Mm. Right, I think that's me up here then. I don't know if you do live streams yourself, anybody, but I find them quite fun to do. But unpredictable. You never know how many people you're going to get or how few. And you get the occasional crazy person. So you never know what your comments are going to be. Easy enough to delete comments on the hoof. But yeah, it just annoys me. More liable to get crazy people, crazy people in the evening. Do you have a channel yourself, Mike? Right. Now this is a largely coniferous section of Calder Wine. What we're doing is walking along the Tor Trail. So a big circular trail in Calder Glen Country Park on the edge of East Kilbride, Newtown. Well, it used to be a new town back in the 40s. Hey, thanks very much, Mike. Much obliged for your comments and support there. I'll look up your channel as well. Thanks. You have a nice day. Double touched. Come on. There we go. Always good to get people chatting as we go along. And it's opening up a bit here. You can see a bit further. Marvellous trees. I used to be reasonable at identifying these things. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, this is really nice. Yeah. Speaking to Mike there, who's chatting in very helpfully, realizing that people are not getting the ambience of the woods that I'm getting. So I need to do something about that. I need to think about other way of getting sound, because I'm getting the bird songs run about me, the river running by. And I think nobody's getting that at all. Now the river's quite loud up here, so I'll walk over towards the waterfall and see if you can maybe pick up the noise of the waterfall. Okay, I'm climbing. Marvellous. Got some likes today, which all helps. I think we need to have a closer investigation of these waterfalls, don't you think? This looks good. I probably can't hear them, but I'm also videoing this on another camera as well. So I'll show you what I'm videoing it on. Maybe. Yay. Video on this one. So if you want to see more of the view and hear more of it, have a look. Okay, that's going. Hello, Elijah. Thank you very much. River, how's your day going? Where are you looking in from? That's great. Not Elijah looked in right away again. No, that's all. Oh, dog. Look, lovely. It's close up. I'm just having a mindfulness hour in a country park. I'm looking here, there's building has gone on here. This is man-made. I wonder what this was. There's no river running down to it, so it's not a mill. One could do a mill. Then here on the other side, is it a bridge? Is it a bridge? I suppose it might have been. Could have been the way over here. Interesting. Who knows? Who knows? Right, let's move on. We're following this river up. This one, I think, is called the Rotten Calder. Not particularly complimentary name, but it leads up leads us towards the visitor centre. And today I'm testing out my camera and my sound system to some extent. I have a throat mic plugged in and plugged into the phone. So one is the transmitter, which is the one that's attached to me, and the other one is the receiver, which is the one that's attached to the bottom of the iPhone. This is quite a lovely walk, actually. It's more than I thought I was going to be doing. And fish in the river. See them. Well, hi. This is going to be an interesting bit of video. So at the same time as doing this video, if I turn the camera around, then you can see I've also got this camera on at the same time. So I'm videoing from this continuously, and I'm hoping that the phone doesn't get in the way too much. Come on, come on. That's it. So we're going to go up there and walk our way back. I go up this way, I think I should end up at the kids' play area and onto the road, take me back to the car park. So this is, excuse me, this is Calder Glen Country Park. A country park at the edge of one of Scotland's major towns, East Kilbride. So we'll keep this going as long as I can. Should be till the car. Another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you're looking at this later, please do remember to click a like for me. And if you want to be real friends to my channel, click a sub. I'm trying hard to get an extra almost 600 viewing hours over the year. And that should enable me to do something. If I get 3,000 viewing hours over the year, I don't know, it does something for the channel. I think it means I can then start selling things on my channel. And maybe put a Patreon sticker on it or some such thing. I'm not interested, to be honest, in that. I'd just like to be able to be back in the stage. I will never make anything from my YouTube channel. And it doesn't bother me. Here. And now, just take a trouble to my DJI camera. Audio should be fine. You're hearing just now because I've got the dead cat on the microphone and it's tucked in nicely beside my neck. So it's pretty well protected. Oh, this is lovely. I've been here many times over the years. At scout barbecues. I remember a duck race, tug of war, remember the river. Even just up the top there. My grandson's now 12 or 13. And when he was much smaller, probably about 5, he was using string and sticks that we had put together to make giant bubbles. These bubbles were giant. These bubbles were about, they're much bigger than him. They're probably about 6 feet high and about 20 feet long. I kid you not, the giant, biggest bubbles in the world. you haven't tried it, try it with a big length of string, a basin to put your bubble mixer in. Yes, that was done up here as well. I've had some fun times. Now I need to get down there, down that road. That's the way I get back to the car. This is a kids' play area. Thank goodness it's nice and quiet.
Well done. You've got me what, man?
And they also have a children's zoo in there. Kind of giant terrarium. Got an aquarium, they got the fish, they got monkeys, little monkeys, some sort, capuchins or something like that. I think the meerkats in there too. So there we are. Oh, anybody looking in? Oh, one person looking in. As soon as I mention that, they'll disappear. Watch this. So if anybody's looking in, give me a like before you go. It's always appreciated. Bring me up to 9. Could have 9 likes. Phenomenal. It's not bad actually for a live stream. Yeah. One person's disappeared. And somebody else has come back. Thank you. Yeah, anybody looking in, please do click me a like at least before you pass on. It does help me out. Just having a little, what do you call it, mindfulness walk through the countryside. Just come to the end of that walk, trying to head back to the car. Oh, they're very friendly. I don't want to video them, but intrusive. So this is all called the Glen Country Park, and over here we have the rugby and the cricket. I think over there we have football. I can hear a lot of noise. So the football will be over there. I go over here, it will let the cars go up without any problems. I carry on videoing. So yeah, not a bad day, but eight likes today. It's always very nice for a live stream. And who knows how many subscribers. Live streams of some length are sometimes good for attracting people to my channel. Have I'll listen to this old goat chatting and think, oh, well, let's have a look at more of the stuff. Always unsubscribe later. I do a lot of drone stuff and videoing from hills, and live streaming from hills as well. So you might get the next live stream from up a mountain somewhere. No exit. Yes, there is. I'm going to go. But it's true, if you come by car, you have to leave by a different road, which is very, very pretty. It's a nice road. It goes through the forest up there. A lot of conifer forest. The drive out is nice, especially at dusk. It starts to get darker. It's pretty dark in the forest. It's very Gruffalo style. If we're ever taking the grandkids through, I usually make a mention of Gruffalo. Keep a lookout, might see the Gruffalo. I've got this on a selfie stick, fairly folded up. I'm going to hold it nearer, so that it makes it less bouncy for you. It's getting busier and busier. On a fine weekend, especially in the summer, this place gets packed. Plenty of room for everybody here. That's why they have not only the car park that I've just walked away from, they also have an extension one out on a field